Hey yo, what is up YouTube? Ginno here today with a brand new series. I've been so excited to finally do this. I've been thinking about it for so long and I sort of announced it last week. This is How Have You Not Heard This? What this series is going to be is me talking about some albums or some songs that I'm listening to at the moment. Doesn't matter what genre, where it's from, the country, blah blah blah. You guys should be listening to it. This will hopefully be a weekly series every Thursday or so, or maybe every month. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see how it goes, whether you guys enjoy this. So the first album I've selected is the Epik High album that was released not too long ago. We've done something wonderful, my lord. This is a jam-packed album filled with great songs and great features. Epik High got some great people to come on board with this project, and I would say it's probably better than their last project, which I'm pretty sure was Shoebox. I do enjoy that project a lot, but I do think overall this is better. As usual, Tableau does work, but I have to just give a shout out to whoever does the producing on this. Impeccable, so good. The production is so neat. It's clever, it's fun, it's ingenuitive. I don't even know if that's a word, but you know what I mean. And yeah, overall, it's a great album. The second album I want to bring up is a very new release. I've only had about 2 days to digest this project. This is Pecks' new album, Mr. Finish Line. If you haven't listened to their prior album, The Beautiful Game, I highly suggest you do it. It's just a great funk mix. And I love Pecks. I think they're a great band. Anyway, they released Mr. Finish Line. It's new, it's very fresh, it's fun, it's funky, and it's just so interesting. It's so different to so much of the music that's out there, so I suggest you give it a listen. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it is very good. Next up is a shout out to the new Super Junior album, Play. This is their 8th full album, Madness. They obviously released their title song, Black Suit. Good song, I enjoy it, but the whole album, it's fun, it's poppy, it's immersive, it's a great experience. I wouldn't say it's the best album I've ever heard. In fact, I probably wouldn't put it anywhere near Super Junior's top album, but it's very enjoyable, it's a lot of fun, and there's just some great vocals on it. Very impressed with that. I think the parts where Kyushin comes in, actually, because obviously he did actually get to record some stuff before he went to the army. Some of his vocal portions are very impressive. Now this is actually just a little shout out to an old album. Well, old. It came out like in February. I've only started listening to it recently thanks to a flatmate who suggested it. This is Daniel Caesar's Freudian. It's sort of like an R&B soul blend. Great vocals. The production on it's super neat and glossy. The whole vibe of the album is super smooth and on the down low, great to just chill out to. In fact, I've actually been listening to it before I go to bed because it's just so soothing. Like I said, it actually did come out, I think it was back in February. Only started listening to it recently, so still sort of digesting it, but I do think it's probably up there with one of my favourite albums of the year. And moving from that sort of album to a completely different album is Lil Pump's album. I've only started listening to this recently. Lil Pump's album, Lil Pump, subtitled, great start to his career. He's sort of a meme artist, but he does make some good music, and this whole album, it's vibrant, it's fun, it's just absolutely hilarious. You may have seen me posting about it on Twitter a bit, but I'm sort of joking, but at the same time I do think it's actually a very good quality album. There's great production on it. I think there's some great verses. I love the stuff when Perp comes in. Always think he's a good artist to have on as a feature, and overall is a good time. I don't take it too seriously, it's a good time. So yeah, I suggest you guys check that out. Not everybody will be interested in it, but it's fun. Now shout out to a fellow YouTuber, Joji, otherwise known as Filthy Frank or Pink Guy, has released his EP In Tongues. I really enjoy a lot of Joji's music. I've been sort of following his career since like 2014, you know, with all the Filthy Frank stuff, and then he did the Pink Guy and that, and then he's suddenly started dropping really serious music with Joji as the name, and I'm really impressed. I think there is a lot of good in this album. I do think there are some errs with the quality, especially on the production side, and sometimes his vocals are a little bit off and flat, but overall I think there's a lot there, and he's a very talented guy. I'm looking forward to more. And finally, I want to mention the new 21 Savage, Offset and Metro Boomin album, Without Warning. Without Warning this came out, and I was just like, this sounds interesting. One of my flatmates then said, you have to listen to this now, and I've gone and done that, and I'm so impressed. I'm not a big 21 Savage fan. I'm not a big Migos fan either. I love this album. I think it's really good. I think there's just some great bangers on the album. You know, it's not super smart, it's not super lyrical, it's just fun, and the energy that's there is great. Once again, the production, I mean, Metro Boomin, I feel on anything he produces, he does well these days. Sometimes they're a little bit samey, some of the tracks he produces, but overall, he is one of the best producers in the game, or at least one of the hottest producers in the game, just getting huge deals these days. Anyway, yeah, those are the albums I'm listening to at the moment. How are you not listening to them? Go listen to them now if you are interested. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is going to be Ginno signing out. See you guys soon.